Yo, for Makwaba Daily Update TV, a besom sending number channel, so I'm mobile hit out mobile subscribe, mobile like mobile shama, one pen semi be at you so, and you be at you, Messam somebody jamre, near that, near Boran, same near quitting some man, if you go at you for say no. A reporter yensa aka ni sama isi mototoma ni nanado busa nanado se onfa ni nsa ensi ne bonche development bia wetimi aye wa Ashanti region a esum boy face oba abemu etiefo insemi eba bonchen ka me sese de anibire wo krum Ashanti fo ni si do bu afu etiefo anibire wo Kumasi papa omu chiri mu se mo ene ya so na NDC fo so eyo mo rally ebo Kumasi na ti utim se edom a agitwi ekoma hamanchen no ebeye den 2024 ebeye den papa na ti for yemu the sense market ne hye no na insurance edni so until date nipa omo stores in as force ehye besin ne nothing has been done about it. And the people of Kumasi are waking up asking questions. Yet Akroma say yes MPP ye japade MPP na yato aba ma it does appear say abai no taking us for granted because sawko Ashanti region na ye ka say point ade a Akufo-Addo ba yen why in the Ashanti region asabi Kumasi fo betimi agina so aka say yato aba ma MPP yanso de yenya free me. I am not sure say obetichiri Kumasi abonten so nyina na unya ba kokora enka ho asem. Oko one of the radio stations will be saying kwabre oko Kumasi all the Ashanti regional constituencies in nyina no baby omunya the highest vote the kwabre your friend say constituency okay your friend say Francis Kawotin we otinjesi we ba no angel group yes president ko ho na journalist say we at radio so be say president say Mr. President nkof omo your friend kwabre say omo kwan no wonye. Now, so one may do about to amount to Mao. Akufo-Addo was bold enough to look them in the face and tell them, say, Ukokromitini or there. You do an to about mana de obey be a fire. This is the president, all through such a cheeky words to Nipa Sabi, or what the constitutional mandate, Nipa de taxes a man, say, on fire, Jumadi mano, and Kumasi no to about man no crano. Look at what is happening. Enti akumfi for ko hoko kacha ni say omo development. Na president kacha omo say omo to aba mano. Enti no anyado so be mo development e be ye onwa because omo to aba mano no kra ne sabi onhu de oye na campus omo to aba mano. So I am telling you say Akufo-Addo is the biggest political disaster happening to this particular country. And I'm sure say nipa bia okojina ballot box ho de ne kokromoti to aba ma Akufo-Addo bia sabi otena se sober reflection na wanu ho. Okay, before you proceed no okay kwabre asem. Okay. Yentie sa interview. Okay.
Kwabre fo wo de hwe voting pattern. Omo to aba dodo pa de manana. Omo se men kanche yes, omo se men kanche president. So aba kwan no se president anya ma wo mo a. Na se be yo mo ya pa na 2024 on be to abanetia NPP.
No problem.
You do it.
I'm saying people make those kind of threats. Me, they don't frighten me.
Okay.
Is somebody votes for you, somebody supports you. It's because they want you to do things for them. So I understand that. There's no need for people to go to my say. I don't want to of course, mayor. And about decided to try my NDC. I want some. I don't know myself. Will be a songs and in teams baby. And they wow.
So this is a very arrogant man. Yes, under political power appeal so. And we are panina we leadership position at the maturity, emotional intelligence is very, very, very key. Sabi nipa no kan semna a shabu fokrana as panina sabi what rises to a leadership position. You know how to react to some of these things. Because nipa no mo ebisano. They are not saying the president nkoto car emecha maomo. Neither are they saying the president nkoto iPhones and you have a cake no mecha maomo. These are people who demanding legitimately for their share of the national cake. A kwina daho. brana be mayen. Say if you won't need answer crab more, you don't respond to them in this way. That is why I've been telling people say Akufo-Addo is never a leader. He has never been a leader. But unfortunately, because politics na and when you're Kenya, because I would see in some no catch a kumfifua. It is the same thing and all catch robo. Catch development me mamo. Because man to abama. But the good question also will be I want to say taxes na yejero. Say taxes. Do we look for people who voted for the president or who didn't vote for the president? Obia to your taxes. So it is the national pool, consolidated fund ne ye. Obi owo to abama aban, and obi want to abama aban. Obia sika wombi and akwakotum. And this I want to sub boss as sika na sa would yem put to Juma. You don't look for who voted for you or who voted for you. But this is a very vindictive person. No, he doesn't care about your friend is saying. Say, one to Abamana, you are not part of Numa or even one to Abamano Kumasa Krano Sabi, or you more since the moon as a forum. And this are minor bra. People should understand the psyche, the thinking of the man in charge of this particular country, and with him, nothing will work again. And this a Kumasa for will come to the realization, say. Politics na no and yes I will buy emotional investment and yes I will tribal investment numbum investment I will bia must be development oriented nipa na wo to abama no empuntu djuma ne niema obaba ya ma wa sabi wo niema ne wo nhihye ya wo nso no ubenya life. Look at the number of Ghanaian youth asabi omo leave the shores of this particular country going out there to seek greener pasture and ebirum kra to as far to the Middle East. And now we call Middle East a life better or Middle East alcohol. But people are moving to those places because the desperation in this country is so high. Say, what's your mind, ma? Youth unemployment, it keep economy and the political establishment is never concerned. President Rankasa has demonstrated that he doesn't even care about Obi. Na campus our castle obey Bibiama. That is why this kind of desperation because can say development make it a priority because it was same Akufo-Addo who told Ghanaians said we are moving away from the taxation to the industrialization. Yeah. So industrial hub now will create nanka what me move to various constituencies across the country. Now say the factories and those things are coming on stream. Then that will become the bedrock of this particular economy. But as we speak, besides economy there is nothing about to say economy because Esha says chin besides locally, to brace the economy, say be able to be understand. But industrial drive na ye can one sem no. Say be etimi look for raw material in area. Na ye set up factory na for na rania. Nipa benye adwuma ye create those job opportunities. Say be ye youth no benye bia ye. But sanye man initiative no enka mo plan ho. Enti ene ukọ Kumasi ene ya. Everybody be auto Baba Akufo-Addo biya no. People are beginning to, even though those things that so hard there, but say be obi o tenase Obedria kwa chiri no ebe hu se be enkorasem na yaye because ya tena sama nkrofo e take you for granted because nipa no you who see was a media the ebe bia meto abama na the person will take you for granted and it's exactly what is happening in Kumasi because Akufo-Addo buy the babia senka ni ku no ye ho adwuma pa e Kumasi but why ponte nipa ministers na se for okọ otumfo ni
eti for utie ensem ya odi atudwe ya utumu se NDC for you bia omoko Ashanti region a omutimi de omunsesi omobo eka project anase mpuntudwuma omaye but how come say MPP Ashanti region mo stronghold no like you cannot point say this was the project anase the for yentwansem so na MPP de udo machia
when Mahama went there, he was able to point to project awaye. He was able to point to project, and this is a place I want to abamano. But as a president, he felt to say development, and yet the two abama. Mahama could have decided say KJT marketing called the coho. Yeah, as a whole for to abamano. He could have decided say for the hospital way and got the voter rigid. And as a forum, and office of nipa. But he has realized that no, yakasa national development. You look at areas in the here, now you spread development and sebi.
Yes, data guide.
Exactly, because hospitals big referral centers in Bebre so in the northern sector no Kumasi and a close Tamalene fortunately they have a teaching hospital one and as for Omubi and when you place such a hospital at that particular place several people in the western region Bunahavu region and several areas so as a president strategically this is how we look at things development now pursue in such a way say but he didn't go by that particular line or no hospital na yes ho kra sabi we akaka we few touches na ya weirdo and that's say ngudam a new project better was started with Kumasi now no mo do mo nsa kobo interchange yes so am interchange go there and check whether there is anything happening there ya the ensa be bra so sa now no na Akufo Addo make Ghana for assurance say oba besi hospital agenda 111 this aka few months na okofie hospitals no hefa but nipa na wo brand no mahama pensa na incompetent anya hwedo when nice University of Ghana CCA facility na ho no one of the biggest facilities abenya this country even in West Africa and Rich Hospital na no mekofa all new Rich Hospital these are project betimi standing the test of time enti watch the reality is Akufo Addo amasa oba beso mo man ena wa mase oba beboa mampuntu development bi akoba bia oba se oba behwe ono ne nabusuafo place them at a strategic position say be ya sabi on betimi amase water to extend say mo obehu say de ya wie
but eno Gabi say omono enye omono mai boni o ne nana wo ni ne nana ma no mo bro 100 at that time no you educate we be mo school papa etene hu say abusuani bi sheba bia as a result of investment grandfathers no ena na yehunu sisi Gabi azorojira ko on star chat
na sa wonim say kasa we nyansa ni bia ne hoba kansa asem we nkwada asem look at Ghana's population nipa omo school no uni nipa do omo nya access to education Akroma say first na bakasa amfo nko school people who qualify for same position can for aid no can you count the number of people who have qualification betimi aye adwuma na ya mana bro so some of these things they are just childish we are over you don't even have to make such comment the reality is you see when you talk about political corruption among for chronism this our family and friends and as for them because whenever you put your close associated friends in government you may not have the balls to crack the whip, just like we are seeing under Akufo Addo. Because adia kind of on one kasa ne party before adia omona sisi for na mu say na attaching a grant interview to among for no was proposing say kind of for ni dwumadi enconform because the presence no make the government unpopular. This is a call from your own party. So are you saying is everybody calling on say kind of should go home no? Nipa no nim nyansa and kind of is the only person that sabi or what is take to be there. You see, the fact is among for qualified, but the guy has decided that he's setting up a tiny band of family cabal, Sebi, or place you more at the various positions. They can siphon money, make rich, and go away. Ya must have any interest of any Ghanaian. Because and God promises industrial drive. Today, you'll be seeing factories all across the country. Ghana for any Jumaye and we will not be sitting here hoping that IMF will come to our aid. But rather, no, the Benya Numa local economy grow, but the initiative for more to destroy the economy. Akufo Addo buy a man for creating employment. He rather came to create unemployment because look at the banking sector clean up and for the amount of money the amount of people the number of people yes I'm render or more unemployed. Obi a bank manager obi share next time yaguna juma or to preku kwan ho the psychological trauma within the pano come for them when you have not created any avenue for obia. And the economy no sinking and the banking sector na say yes stabilizing and robust no check the profile of the various banks and check it whether say or need liquidity challenges in the for man. So these are lies that these people have been selling, throwing around all these years. They have no your friend is saying blueprint and as a plan be long term your friend is saying outcome be and as a short term and even medium term be a Ghana ni ebenya some fast war. And I'm calling on Ghanaians say as good saying you know better see who say politics na no and emotions and that kind of tribal way. It is about nipa no when the be adwuma ama ebia kame why na den hye ni mpuntu beba sabi me as a young person no me nso menya adwuma ye why na nen hye odebegu akwan mu no sabi me yare a menya access to healthcare and quality way. These are some of the things that you look out for, but you don't vote for people based on say ye nyina ye Ashanti for ye nyina ye way for no say oyesa the person will take you for granted, and it's the reason why Akufo-Addo aba maybe 8 years I appointed about 15% any paragraph does ministers of fashion date yes I think say what na uhwema so ohwe Ghana say taka say secular state and the proponent of secularism no always they advocating say yen separate religion from state affairs. Na state operate as a separate machinery. Ebetimi ebasa and ebetimi recognize various religion and various groups na akeka ho no. But we cannot sit here and say the role of the church and religious entities play in a state yentimi ignore. Always say religion is inherently pinned to the state and the citizens moana form various associations and a constitution recognize freedom of association and freedom of religion. So if they can coexist in the same state then they have the right to make such a call on government, because as an entity within the country they have that particular right. But the question is you have the right to look at the kind of proposal no more making na yet dissecting critically ni who say assembly mu bisa na sabi make sense and I say make sense and sana proposal and I think it will not fly in the face of any logic. It doesn't make sense in any way. Yes, because say Ghana elections na we are not carrying a day around like Monday, like Tuesday. We are carrying a date. So when you are carrying a date, the probability say see on any day is possible. So said that now we see our track record. You to about Sunday, you to about Monday, you to about Saturday. And when you are making critical decisions, sometimes you even look at the majority group. Majority of Christians even in this country are worshiping about Sunday. But that day we had an election. What I say. So for a minority group within the Christian fraternity to say that day we are going to quite sorry, and for that particular reason yen change date for the question say you change at their one, because if you change to another day, a time will come be president when it happens on Friday, Muslims be trako when it
it's for a massive or daily update TV a best comment section mubitime leave comment or afi so notification bell no yesese obakle so say drop in the news and info bia unsa ebe kan bi